Every young person has a dream. A never-ending dream in which success and happiness fuse into a form of coherent reality. This is the story of a young girl who managed to live her dream. Pearl's deepest desire was to attend a top-notch university in India, yet have access to the best of world-class facilities.
Let me guide you to the admissions office.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to finally be here.
Welcome to the Institute, Pearl.
Thank you so much, sir.
As Pearl settled in for her first day at the Institute, day scholars began to arrive at the campus.
Around 2008-2009, when GDGWI as an educational group wanted to get into higher education, based upon university ranking, reputation, research, abilities, employability of graduates, reputation in the academic world as well as in the professional. So we started looking at possible collaborators, and within these parameters that I just explained, Lancaster's have scored very high.
Lancaster is unquestionably an elite international university that for quite some time has been accustomed to its academics publishing major international journals and to attracting the best and the brightest staff and students to its campus.
There are three major ratings that are there in the UK and Europe, which are all connected with the major newspapers. One is the Times rating, one is the Independent rating, and one is the Guardian rating. And it is fantastic to report that in the last 1 year especially, Lancaster has come in the top 10 of all these three ratings.
The opportunity appeared for a partnership with Goenka. GDGWI has the same unrelenting commitment to quality that Lancaster does, and so that's what's enabled us to produce these high quality degrees in the high quality campus setting that GDGWI is providing. All the programs that we run at GDGWI are all Lancaster University programs.
Programs are developed by Lancaster. We deliver them. So the difference is in, say for example, the faculty gives Indian examples as well.
The undergraduate courses on offer at the GDGWI are BSc in Business Computing and Information Systems, BBA Business Studies, BA in Business Economics, BA in Marketing and Advertising, BSc in Economics. The postgraduate courses on offer at the GDGWI are Postgraduate Diploma in Business Management, MSc in Management and Law, MSc in Management, MSc in Management and Marketing, Engineering courses, Electric and Electronic Engineering, Computer Systems Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering.
A lot of students come from the different boards, so comparisons in terms of percentage of marks in their 12th becomes a little redundant, because we expect that every single student has to have a minimum criteria which we ultimately are able to assess in our interview process and our tests which we conduct in-house.
Any given point in time in the academic calendar, we have at least one or two of Lancaster's faculty members here especially with, for instance, the master's program that we offer with them. 70% of the curriculum is taught by their faculty member who come here and deliver, apart from electronic delivery of the curriculum through video conferencing and other such facilities.
The main difference between the Goenka World Institute and other institutes in India is the focus on quality of learning rather than routing. We, for example, are part of the QAA, which is the Quality Assurance Agency. It's a government agency of UK, and we are part of that in the sense they can come here and visit us and see that we are following the same standards as the Lancaster University. Our papers have a very strict quality control. A faculty member sets the paper here, then I decide which second moderator it goes to. So a second moderator moderates it, then it goes to a Lancaster buddy who again moderates the paper, and finally is the external examiner who is not even part of Lancaster, who is a professor of another university, who then finally approves. Only once the papers get approved, we can implement it. Even marking is quite quality controlled.
If you look at the academic quality control systems, it sort of creates a lot of pressure on both the faculty as well as the student to come up to that standard, to step up to that standard.
The faculty is more like facilitators. The onus is upon us to perform. They tell us what to do in the sense that they point us in the right direction, but how we go about it and how we do everything is up to us.
We strive to provide lifelong support to the students as well as the alumni of Lancaster as well as the Indian students here in Gurgaon, Sona. We act as a hub for professional development of the students, interfacing with corporate India, as well as providing training and development of the students to increase their employability quotient. We strive to give them all opportunities in live projects, in partnering with industry, in partnering with associations like the NHRDN, NASSCOM, BSc, NSC, so that when the students actually leave the premises of this institute, they are holistically developed and completely prepared for the corporate world in India as well as globally. We want this to be a one-stop shop, not just for the students, but for the alumni and even for corporate India. We are very well aligned to what the students have acquired in their classroom and what the corporates need when the student actually walks into their offices. We'd like to bridge the gap between the campus and the workplace.
There is a very active CSR club, as they call it. There's a corporate social responsibility club, wherein there is a dedicated band of about 15-20 students who go into outreach programs or community service programs. And we have adopted the village school, wherein our students regularly go and teach on Saturdays.
GD गोयनका से जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं वो अपना काफ़ी अच्छा सहयोग हमारा कर रहे हैं. वो इंग्लिश विषय को भी लेकर अच्छा चल रहे हैं, मैथ को भी अच्छा कर रहे हैं. बच्चे उनसे काफ़ी अच्छा सीख रहे हैं और वो भी लगन से पढ़ा रहे हैं. बच्चों को खेल के क्षेत्र में भी, एक्टिविटीज़ में भी, पेंटिंग वगैरह में भी काफ़ी अच्छा योगदान कर रहे हैं उन्होंने. GD गोयनका ग्रुप ने हमारे लिए स्कूल में कंप्यूटर दिए हैं, तो वो भी हम उनका बहुत तहे दिल से शुक्र अदा करते हैं.
The institute has an excellent in-house library with separate areas for individual reading as well as group discussions.
Anyone who becomes the library member will have a dual advantage in accessing a library at GD Goenka and also Lancaster University Library. 20 to 25 workstations in the library, which gives the students directly to work on the library for their literature survey and can access to the Lancaster Library directly. 85 to 90% of the management library one can access from this library. It has access to all the major library databases like ProQuest, EBSCO and the Sage online journals. The other facility we have in our library is that audio-visual library which has access to all the web lectures available on the internet.
Many students cannot afford to go and earn the foreign degree unless they go over there. And the cost of doing is quite substantial. And they would like to pursue the foreign education program here within the country. Same quality education, same degree with the least cost, if can be offered in India, it will be helpful.
I've seen campuses all over the world, but being in your home country and getting such all amenities, you get everything that you could ask for, every amenities, all games, sports, academically it stands apart.
Good question, Maya. Actually, over the long run, under the gold standard, there was very little.
Besides conventional sports facilities, the institute also has a 9-hole golf course, a horse riding enclosure, a half Olympic-sized indoor swimming pool, steam and sauna rooms, and a state-of-the-art gymnasium with a wide variety of exercise equipment. There are dedicated coaches for each sporting discipline. The entire campus spans 60 acres with 11 playing fields. The GDGWI aims to instill a healthy sporting culture among its students. The institute also has floodlit tennis courts for its students.
The backup support is very, very important to run an institution of this magnitude. We have a fleet of buses, which are about 24 of them. These are all GPRS operated buses. We have a wireless system. We keep in mind is the safety and security of our students.
There are FG Wilson generators on campus to provide 100% power backup within 15 seconds in the event of an electrical shortage.
It's a centrally air-conditioned institute. We have cooling towers and chillers, a support of almost about 2,000 tons of chilling facility. Also, it's a IT-enabled institute. It's a Wi-Fi campus. Total of 354 cameras which are monitoring. That's a 24/7 monitoring on the closed-circuit television, which has a backup of about a month. So in case something has happened about 15-20 days back, you can go back and actually see what exactly it is. We have a state-of-the-art laundry system with machines being imported from the US.
Over 500 students stay on the campus itself, and to cater to their daily needs, there is a tuck shop where they can buy stationery items as well as groceries and snacks. There is also an ATM next to the tuck shop.
We have 2 hostels here, dedicated boys hostel and a girls hostel for the college. We have a resident doctor on campus, supported by a nursing staff of about 4 people.
There is an infirmary on campus which is well stocked with life-saving drugs and other essential medical equipment. For emergencies, the institute also has an ambulance for transporting students to the Artemis Hospital in Gurgaon. Campus life is a vibrant,